right? There anywhere in your world where you're not doing what you say you're gonna do?
Well, and it feeds directly in because
I don't want you don't need to
yeah,
answer, but I
yeah,
just want you to
yeah.
hear this. There's an old saying: if you spot it, you got it,
Mm,
right? So where in what you're seeing and you're frustrated with her, do you see in your own self?
mm. Yeah, I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm recording on my end, my love.
Perfect.
All right. All right. Good job, Lindsay. Can't wait
All
to
right.
see. Yeah. All right, Greg. Go create, man.
Okay, up next we have Deets. Deets, come on up.
Hello, everybody. Always wonderful to see all your wonderful faces.
What
Good to
kind of
be
shirt
here.
is that?
This is from my gym. He has an annual pancakes and PRs. So he has a griddle and he makes pancakes and breakfast for us all, and we're all trying to get personal records
Oh,
in
I
the
love
gym.
that. Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's a
love that. I thought it was one of the funky the new baseball teams like the
the
Bananas
Hannah
and all that.
Bananas or whatever they
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, all right, cool. Love it.
pancakes and PRs.
I love it. All right.
All right, so let's see, what do I got going? So I've got the I booked a library gig, and that was for a challenge that I had with Jonathan and Greg, just messing around, and I went ahead and booked it. So I've got that going on now. I created a flyer for it, and in the last week, I've really done nothing in promoting it. Shame on me for that. The other thing was I got all fired up with a call with Jess, and based off last week's call when you were talking about the 1% and how they don't burn the ships and integrity and courage and be messy. And I said, okay, dang, I'm going to start a women's group. And I talked with Jess about it. I wanted to get some feedback from her, and she gave me all thumbs up and green light. So I created the Unstoppable Women's Collective at the Mind Gym. And I wanted to tap it out at 15. So I picked 15 women that were badass women that, in my opinion, got their emails, reached out to them, and I sent them the information on it. Here's where I get weak, and that is I've always had this thing about not wanting to impose on people. Um, and I don't know why. Obviously, it's something that I learned a long time ago in some kind of fashion. But like once I've reached out to somebody and I let them know about something, when it comes to reaching out a second or a third time, I hesitate. And I have this thing that I'm imposing on them, or like for instance, the people in our group here. My thought would be, these guys got their own things going on. What I'm going to say, hey, help me out with this, and so I have this thing about me about not doing that, and I know it's not good, but it's just something that it's like a wall that I always run into when it comes to these things. Um, so I don't know. I don't even know if I had a question in there or what, but
I got a question for you.
yeah.
Look back over your life. At what age, what was the scenario that someone made you asking for help feel like you're imposing? When did asking for help become wrong in your life?
The thing that popped into my head right now is that asking for help is a sign of weakness.
Yeah, but I want to go beyond that. I want to go to the specific instance. There's a time in your life where you asked for help and you were either shamed or you felt bad about it or you felt like just slimy around it. When did that occur?
Boy, I don't even know. I don't know.
Who should I ask? There was a moment. I asked for this. I just wanted help and it felt bad. I was made to feel bad. It felt bad. Could be early on in your life.
It had to be because nothing's jumping out at me. I can't think of a specific moment. It's just, I don't know.
But the feeling, right? This is how you know
Yeah.
it's happened. It's somewhere saved in your nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
It's not true, but you've just embedded it in your nervous system. Like this feeling of, oh, if I go make this call, I'm imposing. Really? All right, I'm gonna show of hands in this group. Everybody knows Dietz. By a show of hands, if Dietz said, "Hey, I'm doing this thing," you know how he is. He got some great stuff going on, and he reached out and said, "If you got anybody, could you help me out? Send somebody my way." How many people would feel like he's imposing? Right. Coach B didn't know the question first. Right? Now watch. This is the question she was answering. How many people would be willing to at least help him out and see what they had in their community? Look.
Yeah.
So you really want to look at that so you can get it handled. It's an untrue story. It's like make believe. When you were a child, did you believe in the boogie monster?
I probably believed in all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you still believe in the boogie monster?
No,
Why not?
because it's not real. I learned it's not real.
Neither is this thing called imposing on people.
No.
It's the same as the boogie monster. It's an unquestioned belief. There's no bone in your skin, from my experience, and people could shake their head if they feel this, where I experience Dietz as a taker. Right? Like there's none of that. There's no feeling of that. I know when I'm around takers. And so people like you is like you're jackpotting yourself because people would want to help you the best they can. Maybe they can, they're not capable, they can, but like you're not even giving yourself a chance. If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. You got in a community to get supported by a community, but now you don't want to ask the community for the help in the community that you're in.
Yeah, shit. Right. God,
because you're scared of a boogie monster.
And it don't kick in when I'm creating something, you know, like the decision to do the library thing or the decision to make this women's group. That I love that creative part. Then once I have established it, then I go, okay, oh shit, now I got to start reaching out to people, and then that's when the feeling starts to show up. But it's bullshit.
It's bullshit because it's. My son just started high school. It's very prevalent in high school because everybody wants to be liked. And so, but you're not in high school. You have a professional service and you can help someone. So you give them the opportunity to know about it. But you have this boogie monster like I'm imposing because you're scared that they won't like you. They're going to, I'm scared how they're going to view me. Who cares how they view you? You got to know how you view you. Have you ever been a game changer day one? Do you know how a lot of people in that room view me on day one? They're not happy with me. A lot of people, I get some of the craziest looks on day one, but I know who I am. I know that by day three, like what I'm delivering will help transform their life. So I trust this more than I trust that.
Boy, that just hit home. Trust this more than I trust that.
Right. You have a lifetime of success in areas where you help and serve people, man. Trust that. Not everybody's meant to get it. And not everybody is going to get it. And that's okay. There'll be some people's like, Dietz, I heard about it, or leave me alone. Maybe there is. I don't know. But that doesn't matter. There'll be many people that's like, I'm so glad you told me about this. I'll be there. You got to get rid of this. I want to be liked instead of I want to be impactful. Me impacting people and help bring transformation to their life is the highest on my scale. Being liked by them and getting new friends is not on my scale. Not that I don't have friends and people don't like me. I love people and people end up like they love me, but that's not high on my scale. Matter of fact, I could give a shit if you like me. Know why? Because I love me. And I know I have integrity enough. I treat people how I would like to be treated. I love people. And everybody has an opportunity to have their own opinion. It's okay. But I will not be guiding my life based on your opinion or worried about your opinion. What your opinion is of me is none of my business.
So, all right. It hit home. It really hit home. A couple things here. So for instance, now the women, the 15 women, I emailed them. I sent them an email. Some of them I didn't have their email, so I reached out to them. I told them about what's going on. They were like, "Oh yes, send me whatever," and I sent it. So, like, how, of these 15 women, and there's going to be more that I'm going to send to the follow up on this. I'm curious about an approach on the follow up.
Yeah. So, the 15-minute women program is your first program all men?
It just happened to be all men. I tried to get some women, but
okay, cool. So I like in enrollment, you got to do what lights you up. Me sending back and forth emails to people doesn't light me up. My good friend Carolyn, she loves writing. She's like really poetic in how she writes. Loves writing emails. She writes long emails, right? That's how she enrolls. Me, I would rather a 10, 15-minute call, 30-minute call with someone because I get lit up. I know I can create with people to enroll. If I'm filling a 15-thing program like you and me knowing you, that to me would be the avenue. Because they'll even get on a call. Maybe you give them an hour call. You serve them a coaching call. Have them either enroll in the program or they've experienced your coaching. Now they may be open to coaching with you. What else you doing? You're on the boat. If you're not on the boat, get on a call. Hour, you got 15 now new calls in the next month. You know how many clients could come from that? Either you fill the group or you got new clients.
Yeah.
Does that light you up, like being on calls with people?
Yeah, I love
exactly
talking with people.
When you started with Tony Robbins, that's all you did.
Mm-hmm.
Call after call after call. That's what lights me up. So you got to do what's fun. Like, how can I make enrollment fun?
There you go.
Writing emails to me was not fun. I got to a point where I thought I had to do it, and I just like, this is not it. And then I said, what would be fun here? Oh, I'd rather a short call with someone.
And I know all this shit.
You don't know. You don't know. You think you know. You know the concept of all this shit, but you're living in you don't know. And that's a good place to be. When you realize you don't know this shit, you'll have a breakthrough in it. What in this shit that you don't know, you don't even know? Because if you did know, you wouldn't be in it. It's like when I do story, right? And people like, I know I'm in a story. No, you don't. You don't know you're in a story. If you knew you were in a story, you wouldn't be in a story.
Yeah.
So conceptually this shit, but you need to get into what don't I know that I don't even know here. Like I never even challenged the boogeyman in my life yet, ever. I never even challenged that thought. I just accepted it to be true. So I don't know. Up until this call, I thought the boogeyman was real, that I was imposing on people. You don't know. So now you don't know it. Wow, I didn't even know that I had a boogeyman going on. I didn't even know like how I can actually make enrollment fun. And if you come from what you actually don't know, you'll have so much more of a breakthrough in these areas.
Thank you.
For what?
For you. For you being in my life. For giving me this stuff.
You're welcome. And I love you. And I want you to take, I'm going straight with you now because this is what I want you to see. Like every time I say I know, I have an internal trigger that says to me, you're in danger. And what I mean by that is like, if I come with I know, I'm out of curiosity. So possibility gets minimized. So every time I'm in a I know, usually ego comes in. Like, I got to look good. I know this. I got to prove I'm right. Blah, blah, blah. So I want to always, when I get into I know this stuff, challenge that. Do I really know? What don't I know? Knowing is the enemy of learning. Like, so instead of once you get to I know, you could have an internal trigger is like, what do I need to learn here? I've learned today that I've had a boogeyman going on, that I had an unquestioned belief called I'm imposing. I learned today that I joined a community and scared to actually ask for help in the community. And this is good. I learned today that like, wow, instead of making enrollment so hard, what would be fun? And that's like, lighten up. When I get into these, I still like, oh man, blind spot again. What am I going to do with me? Right. So don't be beating yourself up. This is good news. I'd be lit up. I'd dance after this call. Like, fuck, that's amazing. Like, shit, I'm human. I had a blind spot. God, thank God I got places where I can see them or people can help me see them. The ego will tell you, oh, I should know this by now. No, you shouldn't. I look forward to messing up. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one more thought. I love this idea because you're kind of stretching out of your comfort zone and you got a lot of access to women in the program and stuff. And what this could do is give an opportunity to consolidate moving forward, meaning group that has both men and women. I think that it's running men's group and women's group can be really powerful. And I think you're going to see what you like better. But I imagine that if we can get a group that has both at some point for you, it's going to light up the room more. Like when we have like men and women, in Game Changer, it just brings more stuff perspective. When I used to work men's groups or like just men's groups, it was a different energy. Right. When I worked with all women and I have women in a small group, it was another different energy. And I found that the synergy of two was really powerful. And in that way, you could keep the main thing. Right. A mind gym that's like everyone. Right now, it's okay. You may go do the women's group and say, Dev, I just like doing women's groups. I'm going to do the women's group. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay too. But that's what I'd be open to. Like, how does this build into the bigger vision of, Mind Gym and, what do I want this room to look like? When I first did Game Changer in coaching world, it was predominantly white and predominantly women who were going to personal development stuff. Right. Like it was. So my commitment was like I had a 3-year commitment that I wanted a room that reflected kind of my world. Right. Like all different colors, men, women, and if you look, Game Changer is like 50-50 now. It's like couldn't be better. And you have every race available: Black, white, Asian, Latino, everything. And it's like just it's one of my proudest things that we had intentionality of how we wanted to be in this room and have diversity in everyone's voice and experience in the room. So that's what you're learning now. You don't know what lights you up the most. That lights me up, right? So you get the women's group up, you got the other group, and then you see, do I want to bring this together, and what's really my vision? So this is fun. This is like experiments.
Mm. You kind of touched on something that I had in mind when doing this. So I love the group that I've got right now. They're loving it.
Yeah.
But not everybody is on. So of the 8 guys that I got in there, I'm going to say 2 are just, you can see they're just bringing up the rear. The other ones, they're into it. So I know that if I offered another VIP, or we can put another name on it, during the time that the women's one is going on, I'll do the same thing with them, and I'll create another group from that. So that's kind of my mindset moving forward, and just keep growing the tribe, so to speak.
I love it. I love it. And my sense to you, like, there's men, like, I work with a lot of men, and sometimes I'll do men's group and it keeps me sharp. Like, I like it still. And there's some men who I think really will resonate with you and maybe want to just be in a room of men where they can open up about things. So that's okay too. All I'm saying is experiments never fail. Experiments either prove a hypothesis, right? Or disprove the hypothesis. So have some hypothesis going about what you want for Mind Gym. Do you want men's group, women's group? Do you want to bring it together? And then see what the experiment shows you. I feel like today is just, these people should be on this call. I feel like we operating on all cylinders. I'm just talking about not just me. I'm talking about y'all. Like, I feel like, I don't know if y'all feel that energy, but it's here.
Thank you, Devin.
Yeah. So think about this coaching. Like, look within and tell me, what are you noticing now that you didn't notice before you started talking?
Well, I can be messy, and it's okay. It's no reflection on me. If anything, it makes it more fun. It makes me more, and I feel like I'm this way anyway, like in general, that I'm just natural. It's just me.
Yeah.
The love of people that I have, and the love of growing and all that kind of stuff. And that's what I'm bringing. And I should not be ashamed to get to the line or even cross the line of potentially imposing, because that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm sharing the love of what I do with the people that I love.
Exactly. If you went to a heart surgeon, like if you went to somebody and you're having heart palpitation, the heart surgeon said, yo, man, you need to come see me. And then he reached out by an email and said, you need to come see me. And then said, hey, and then he called you and said, hey, Dietz, man, I care about you, man. Just come see me. Would you feel like he's imposing?
No.
Right.
No.
So you got the same thing. I got a homework assignment for you.
Come on.
Who's in your group? Like your squad?
Greg, John.
Okay.
Right?
Sumit.
And Sumit. All right.
And Sumit, that's right.
This is to practice being messy. I need you to show up to the next squad meeting with your hair out of place, because you got the perfect hair all the time. It's never right.
Okay.
So I need
I'll
you.
come straight from the gym.
Yeah, I need you to be willing to go there and be seen messy for real, and go through and see internally what's coming up for you.
All right.
My word, what these guys think. Like, I've never seen you with a hair out of place, and I've known you for 12 years. Right. So I'm going to ask Jonathan and Sumit. They're going to report back. I want that as messy as is possible.
All right.
Right.
It's going to be a good one. I tell you that.
That's good. All right. Maybe y'all get just between us. I won't share with nobody, but y'all take a screenshot and make sure. I want proof of concept.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And look, go take that same thing that takes you to show up with them and just be you. That's what you need to go with these women and with these men in enrollment.
Okay.
You got this, man. You are a powerful man.
Thank you. This is the fuel I needed. This is just what I needed. Beautiful.
That's because you know why? Because you asked for help.
Yeah.
You get my grandmother used to say, a closed mouth don't get fed.
That's right.
All right. All right.
Thank you, everybody.
You wanna actually let's do one thing. In a word or a sentence, I know it's hot seat. I just feel like today's energy, there's a lot that was said, and people, and the beauty about hot seat is you don't have to be on the hot seat to get something out of it. In a word or a sentence, what was the most valuable, powerful thing that you heard, thought, or experienced? It could just be an experience. Jonathan.
Double click.
Double click. Coach B.
I'm definitely with the chess player, not the chess game. Love it.
That's yep. Deets. You're on mute, Deets.
Sorry, I took a lot of notes, but imposing on people is not real.
Yeah, it's a boogeyman. Lindsay.
Don't coach the moves, coach the player.
Jesse.
Yeah, same. Focusing on the chess player, not the chess moves. I wrote that down. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. And in your world, it's the people who are coming.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, good.
Yeah, I loved it.
All right. I love you guys. I got inspiration bumps for real for being with you during this hour and 15. See y'all soon, and keep creating.